Assalamualaikum.
Okey.
Asyik dekat sebab tadi tengah guru tadi dia
Tahu saya pun dengar.
dia
Johor juga
okey.
kan?
Ah, hujan.
Patutlah. Dengar je tu hilang. Okey, berteruskan.
Okey. Okey, saya ulang balik Okey. Uh, Operation Director of Operation ni dia is to achieve revenue, profit and customer satisfaction goals by overseeing and managing each department within the hotel. Okay, so basically the task, the main task of operation director is it is the person who overseeing all department. In hotel we have like F&B department is a food and beverage department. We have the housekeeping department, and we have the front desk department. So the main task for the OD, operation director, is to oversee that, to make sure all of them do their job properly. They all do exactly what they have to be done. So in other that, there also the several responsibilities of being operation director. Is number one is developing and implementing strategies that will ensure and positive experience that exists guest expectation. So actually being on operation director is not just you overseeing all the department do their job, but you also have to give your idea on develop your hotel strategy on how you're gonna improve your hotel to meet the guest expectation. Other than that, the other responsibility also is work collaboratively with all department manager to make sure that operation are running smoothly in tandem with one another. So basically, uh, operational director is sitting on the top of the other head of department like F&B, front desk. So they must work together. So the operations director is must work together with all the head department, so they can run the management, the hotel management smoothly without any miscommunication. So he must to make sure that all the department is running smoothly, that they don't have any like problems. If they have any problems, so they can sit and try to discuss what are the solution to give, what the solution to provide to make sure that problem gone. Okay, and other than that is anticipate all guests need to all guest needs and respond promptly and accordingly, and establish and maintain standards for staff performance and customer service. So the operations director also the one who responsible to give training to the staff, or so that they can provide a good and excellent customer service. So the hotel management will run exactly as their vision. So other than that, they're also maintaining full knowledge of all inner working of the hotel, including room rates, hotel policies, specials, availabilities, VIP guest, hotel event, and more. So this is why being a operational director, it is important, because they do because she or he the one who must maintain all the good thing in the hotel management. They must know the policy. If the customer or if the staff follow the policy that the hotel guide, or if the room rates are exactly what they want, and the VIP, that the VIP enjoy the hotel, that the VIP enjoy the customer service. If they not, and what the problem to be fixed. And also he also or she also are staffing the hotel appropriately and reviewing employee behavior, appearance and performance. It's not like they, okay, so operations director also the ones who in charge of reviewing employee behavior. So he or she also overview how you work. He will see how good you will manage the front desk, how good you manage the food, how good you manage the customer service, the like waiter, how the customer please, how the food is being well prepared, how the front desk treat the customer cheerfully. So that is one of his responsibility, and he also conducting daily meeting to ensure that all departments are in working order. So every week or every month or daily, he will conduct a meeting, which is you will see all the head department. They will sit in one table and discuss. Okay, from the food department, what's need to be done, what's need to be upgrade, if the food department needs anything. So, the funders, is it good, what the latest update, is it the customer enjoy and pleased with with service. So he must conduct and he must know everything that run on the hotel management. So because he one of the persons who in charge all of the hotel management. Okay, so, okay, what you see right now is the which average salary of director of operation. This is according to Malaysian. Okay, so you have four type of salary. It depends on what type of hotel that you work and how good your performance. Okay, so the minimum, the low one is a 25%, which is the most of the director operation, they get usually like 6,400 something like that, but the highest is 14 ringgit, for 40 ringgit lah, 14,900 ringgit. Actually on this side, say or less, but actually it can go more if the hotel is get more higher standard, like 5-star hotel, you work in 5-star hotel. So the more highest renting hotel that you work, the more income that you will get, and also the more performance good the more good you perform in your job, then the more higher salary you will get. Okay, but okay, I do research for the benefit for becoming the director of operation is the one of the main benefit is travel. Yes, being of director of operational, you get to travel, and the travel fees you don't have to worry because all will be sponsored by the company, by the hotel. So all you need is to travel and match. It's not just like travel, no, you have to travel to do like business, to do like social links, other country to see, to overview what the specialty that of other country offer, what you must be upgrade of, you must upgrade for your hotel. So the company will provide you a travel fund for you to go everywhere, for to go like maybe go to London, or try to stay at maybe like Victorian hotel to see what good things that you can follow to put on your hotel. Yes, most of them get to travel, but they have other benefit also, but it's all depends on the what type of hotel that you work for. But the common benefit is you get to travel, and you don't have to worry about the fees because all is sponsored by the hotel. So job specification. All right, so uh, what's the personalities that you have to be a director of operation? Is first is leadership. Okay, it's hard to summarize all the skills that make up a good leader, but these people are immediately recognizable, and they are the ones who accept and confident in all order and in all of their action. So you must have the leadership qualities, you know, the leadership to make people around you, that make your co-worker, make your people who make people who work around you to follow your order, to know, to hear your order. You know, you must show them the good leadership, because the good leader will show you how good your environment work it is. Okay, so the other one is great planner. So being a director of operations is not about leadership also, but you also have to be a great planner, because part of being operation director involving organizing many part of a project into a functioning whole. In order to do this, the operation director must be able to break down the parts and put them into a plan. So you know, in hotel management there will be a lot of event. You will be sometimes birthday event, sometimes a reunion, sometimes a work ceremony. So as a operations director who overseeing all the things that happen in the hotel, so you must be a great planner. Okay, in this month, what's event that will be, how many event that will be conducted in this, in our hotel. So how we gonna plan this? What is this motto? Who is the VIP? What's the decoration it needs? You have to be a great planner. So all the tasks will be scheduled nicely. So there is no problems with schedule or miscommunication or timing problem. No, that's because you have to be a great planner. So the other personalities, you have to be a common sense. So operation manager are often valued for their creativity in coming with new ideas and problem solving. Okay, so you have to be common sense. Being a director of this is not about you strict to the facts. No, you also have to have your common sense. Other the thing is right to do. Sometimes when you're facing a problem, is it the thing you should follow the rule, the book, or sometimes you have to, you know, think other outside the box to solve the problem. And the most important personalities of being operation director is cool under pressure. Okay, because the job of operation manager or director, operation director, can incredibly stressful, because they have to work full hour, and you know, working in the hotel management is always busy. Sometimes you not get rest enough. Sometimes your weekday or your weekend will be disturbed because some of the client, because some problems within the staff. So it will it will it will stress you out. So not only is the success of the company or department or his and her responsibility, but the operation director usually work long hours and weekend. Like I say, they need to be able to remain calm no matter what's problem. So because sometimes when it's involved the VIP client, they want to see the person in charge. So when you handle a big event in hotel, so sometimes they want to see the highest up. So basically they will send the operation director to settle out with the client. So they have to have a strong mindset, so they will not fall under the pressure. Okay, so the next thing is what you need. What you need to be a operation director. You need education, you need experience and license requirement. Like example, number one is degree or diploma in hospital. Needs at least degree or diploma in hospital management. Is an asset graduate bachelor degree or diploma in other related field. Okay, it it have to be hotel or other related field like hospitality or anything that include in tourism and hospitality field. And the other one is computer knowledge like Microsoft Office. So this is important because you need to make a paperwork or you need to make a calendar, you need to make even schedule. So you need to master all the Microsoft Office to make sure the management will run smoothly. So the last thing is minimum 3 to 4 years work experience in 3 or 2 5-star hotel as a deputy manager, assistant, or operation manager or hotel manager. So at least you have to experience this one of this kind of job to be a operation director, because operation director hold a big responsibility, especially in to run the hotel management. So thank you. So any question? All right, so that's all for today.
Okay, thank you, Mohamed. Plus, you get any question for Mohamed?
Any question? Any question?
No? Any question? Just come up with your question. Or if you don't have any, so I will ask for the next person to do the presentation.
All right, thank you, Jeffan.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, next.
Saya Encik
Siapa tu?
Syarul.
Syarul. Okay, Syarul, you may start now.
Sekejap Encik. Encik, saya punya laptop problem, boleh tak teruskan dengan the next person? Tak dengar.
Okay, sorry, I punya mute pula. Okay, kalau macam tu boleh tak next person untuk present, sebab laptop Syarul problem
Saya present Encik. Saya Labina.
Okay, Nabila boleh teruskan. Okay, Syarul boleh prepare dulu apa-apa
Slide boleh nampak tak?
Dia tengah loading lagi. Alright.
Good evening. Nama saya. My name is Navina. My metric number is 09DEV20F1010. Today I'm going to talk about event and conference organizer. What does event and conference organizer means? Event organizer or conference organizer is responsible for every aspect of event planning, which I'm going to talk about the aspect later. Organize outstanding and unforgettable events. They plan out all the events, and then a conference coordinator assumes a lion's share of an event success or failure, which means if you're doing an event, even if it's a success or a failure, it would be affecting the conference coordinator. They are responsible. They're a huge part of the event and is performed in an office. These people will work in an office via telephone and computer. These professionals also sometimes travel routinely to scout venues, talk with the vendors, and of course attend the conference they put together. The event and the conference. Next, description. An event and conference organizer should be well organized and possess a sound knowledge of vendor management. Have to be mastered in the vendor management, because all the events and the conferences needs vendor, even if it's under the food and beverage or the props or the equipments they need a vendor for it. So they have to learn to manage it. Excellent communication and attention to detail skills are vital in this role, as our success depends on the meeting or our clients' tailored requirements, which is you have to be communicative and you have to understand the client's requirements, and you have to talk really out of the way. You have to be on the top when it comes to communication with your clients and your vendors and so on. To one of the job description is to research, document, and plan out all aspects of the conference and event on behalf of the client of their own organization. Next is the smooth running of conferences, conventions, and other events. They have to plan out really smoothly because the event can be run in without any circumstances or any problem. Next is planning for the event, as well as being present at the event from the start to end in order to deal with any issues that may arise. They have to be there when the event starts or before. They have to plan out all the things they have to. For example, we have a wedding and they have to plan out the layout of the venue. They have to be there when the decoration person comes to the venue, and when they're fixing, you have to be there. And until the event happens and people go out from the place, you have to be there so that you can tackle the problem whatever arises. Next is the responsibility. There are 6 responsibility, and the first one is secure a venue. Secure a venue, which means taking the number of participants and the types of activities going on into account. The coordinator researches possibly locations at which to hold the conference, visiting the actual facility and talking with the representative from the establishment helps in the decision making process. I can summarize this with you have to plan and you have to choose a proper venue before doing anything. It is a must, because when it happens, any conference, sorry, Sorry, sorry. You have to secure a venue, which is when your company is planning for a meeting or they have any event, and you have to plan a venue like ballroom, and you have a meeting room or conference room, you have to book in early. Next is make travel arrangement. Travel arrangement means you have to plan out the guests, the clients place to where they have to stay, and um, for example, like airplane or train reservations, you have to do everything. Next is publicize. Publicize means when details are finalized, the conference coordinator may send out information to interested parties. This might involve mailing literature on the conferences, a date, location, and purpose to people who are already members of the sponsoring group, such as restaurant owners who belong to a trade association for the food and beverage industry. It also could mean spreading word of the conference in general to individuals or groups with possible interests, such as informing teachers of a conference on new ways to incorporate technology into the classroom. So it's a very good example. I think you can understand. Next is organize activities. For example, if we take event, we have company team building, and you could be the one who organize what are the activities should be carried out throughout the team building during that period of time. So you have to plan plan that thing out. Next is book speakers, which means when your client is asks you to um, organize a conference or an event, you have to book speakers. Like, for example, before they can promote the conference, coordinators have to secure the participant of expert and other who will speak or lead. This may involve the conference coordinator contacting these parties directly or talking to their public relations representatives. Other actions could include putting out requests for possible presenters, such as biologists would be showcasing their discoveries at a scientific conference and so on. Next is the final is develop a plan. Develop a plan, which means working with the leaders of the group, sponsoring the gathering. Conference coordinators come up with a theme for the event and plan activities. They may decide, for instance, to make a keynote speaker to focus of the day's activities, followed by roundtable discussion in group of 20 or more people. Next is requirement for this job. Um, you have to have at least 3 years experience as an event and conference coordinator. Next is well organized with excellent multitasking abilities, where you should be multitasking by doing reports and planning up things, and also communicating with your vendors, as I said earlier. Next is outstanding vendor management skills. You need that. You have to have that thing. And next is minimum of a bachelor's degree in hospitality management or public relation is preferred. Next is strong communication and interpersonal skills. You have to master in your communication skills. You have to be bilingual. Like in Malaysia, we are well used in Bahasa Malaysia and also English. Is about the salary. An early career event and conference organizer with 1 to 4 years of experience earns an average total of 29,375 per year, based on 43 salaries, which is 43 types of job in Malaysia. A mid-career event coordinator with 5 to 9 years of experience earns an average total compensation of 47,166. An event and conference organizer can be called as coordinators as well. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you Nabina.
Thank you.
Kenapa tadi tu? Hari raya ke?
Gabras kat sebab tak ada orang kat rumah nak ambil post.
Oh. Habis tadi siapa?
Itu nenek.
Oh. So
Ah,
raya ke? Nenek sihat
bukan. Okay.
Nenek
Dah,
sihat
dah.
Okay.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you Nabina. Okay, good presentation. So next person. Thank you Nabina. Thank you again.
Saya Encik.
Okay.
Encik slide boleh nampak tak? Tak dengar Encik.
Okay, tolong buka webcam sekali Sorry tengah apa tadi. Terpadam pula dia punya voice.
Slide.
Okay, slide boleh nampak.
Okay. So I'm going to start my presentation. So good evening to Encik, and today I'm going to talk about one of the career opportunities in tourism and hospitality industry, which is event consultant. So event consultant is actually a job where a person they give consult and ideas about an event. So what is actually an event consultant? So the basic meaning of consult means consult means like taking an advice from an expert person, or taking ideas from a specific person which in a about a thing that we are not clear about. So that's the meaning of event consultant. So consultant means they offer advice and expertise to organization to help you improve in their business, and also in terms of operation and also profitability. So I'm going to talk about two things today, which is job specification and also job descriptions. So the first is job specification. So the first we will see about the education. First, if you want to be an event consultant, you must have a bachelor degree in event management, or you must have 3 years on experience on that job, like event coordinator or being in an event management field for at least 3 years. So that's when you can be an event consultant. So the skills that you need to be an event consultant is negotiation skill. Negotiation skills means bargaining. Bargaining means tawar, ask them. So that's the meaning of negotiations. The next thing is communication. So the person who's an event consultant must have an absolutely perfect communication skill, because that is a very important thing. Because for an example, if we don't know how to speak to our clients, so that will be a bigger problem. And the next thing is interpersonal skills. We must have an excellent interpersonal skill so that the client is very pleased to us. And the fourth thing is budgeting. The event consultant must know how to budget things in a proper way, so that there are no overuse of money. And also possesses multitasking skills. Multitasking skill means the event consultant must have the skill to handle different kind of jobs whenever it's given to him or her. So excellent skills in social media and online marketing. So this is actually an important point, because an event consultant must have an excellent skill in social media, because when he will be promoting his job, and also promoting an event that he is going to be conducting or consulting. So in that way, he must know the skill to promote his job and also the event he's doing. And the last thing is management skill. Management skill is the way he handles the situation. Like if the client is an angry client, not all client will be the same soft and sweet. Some of the client may be rough and angry. So the management skill of how handling the customers or clients is very important. So there are other skills also that may help you to be an excellent event consultant is an coordinating skills during an event. So the event consultant is actually the main person who makes an event more better. So he must know how to coordinate an event or during the event. So the next thing is job description. So the first thing is assist to contract vendors for venue decoration, catering, or equipment. So the event consultant, maybe they are under a event management company or an organization. So some of the client will say like, okay, for an example, it's a wedding. So the client says it's up to the organization. So the event consultant must assist the contract to vendors for venue. So it's their responsibility to book the venue, decoration, catering, and equipment, and etc. And the second thing is licenses with the public relation agency to publicize. That means the event consultant and her or his event organization must have a relationship between a famous organization for just like a relation agency to publicize their events. So for an example, they are having a concert. So the concert is sponsored by any famous, for an example, sponsored by Maxis or anything. So Maxis is a very huge company and it's well known around Malaysia. So it's a way to publicize their event and also their consulting in the job, and makes estimated costs for an event and negotiate bids with vendors. That means estimated cost means budgeting. That means they have to know how to budget, and it's even better if that even consultant knows about accounting. It will be better. It's just optional. It's not a must. If even consultant knows how to accounting, it will be more easier to explain to the kind of explain to the client about the budget and the cost, and maintain the records of event activities and do a post-event summary. Post-event summary is an example of you write a letter and submit to our organization, and we can tell what are the things that we can improve in the future. So that's the meaning of post-event summary. And the fifth thing is proposes ideas on how to improve on the quality of an event. So some of the clients may not be clear about what they are going to do or how they are going to plan their event. So as an event consultant, we must be perfect on how to, we must keep our idea or give the idea to them in a better way so that they understand and they are confident with our consulting session. And last thing is ensures compliance with health and safety rules. This is a must because the clients must trust us that if the event is handed to us or a job consultant, they must know it must contain health and safety rules. So that's all. So I'm going to talk about the salary. So the salary, one of my lecturer told that if an event consultant, like your consulting fee for 1 hour is, for an example, like 200 ringgit. Imagine for 3 hours, so it will be 900. Like you'll be earning a day around like 1,000. So imagine if you're having more than 3 clients in a day. So it's quite a good job. So to get an event consultant, we must be an excellent skills and also excellent ethics. So that's all from me. Thank you, Encik.
Okay, thank you Syarul. Okay, selamat raya.
Terima kasih, Encik.
Okay, class ada, you have any question for Syarul about event management? Event, what is it?
Consultant.
Event consultants. So tak ada kan? Okay, so thank you Syarul, thank you again. So kita move on to the next person. Thank you.
Boleh nampak slide ke? Hello, my name is Edina Balkis and my mentor number is 09DEV20F1011. Today I'm going to talk about career opportunity that is housekeeping manager. The first thing is job descriptions. The first is supervising room attendant and cleaning staff, checking that rooms are cleaning to a high standards. So housekeeping management ni kerja dia kena pastikan semua bilik dan pekerja dia kemas bilik tu mengikut standard yang dah ditetapkan. Contohnya kalau bantal tu ke arah tingkap, kena ke arah tingkap lah, menghala ke tingkap. Kalau tiba-tiba housekeeper tu tukar, so dia tak mengikut standard yang housekeeping manager tetapkan. And number 2 is drawing up a staff rota for shift. So kerja housekeeping management ni, manager ni adalah buat satu jadual untuk shift mereka bekerja. So setiap hari tu ada berapa pekerja and berapa shift yang diorang kena kerja dalam masa seminggu. And number 3 is hire and training new employees. So kerja housekeeping management ni adalah untuk ambil pekerja baru, and pekerja baru tu dia bagi latihan supaya bila dia bekerja dia tak akan terima komen negatif ke, komplain ke daripada customer disebabkan cara diorang mengemas bilik. And number 4 is stocking and ordering cleaning equipment and room supplier. So kerja housekeeping management ni, manager ni dia kena order setiap barang-barang cleaning. Contohnya macam sabun membasuh, sabun lap tingkap, kain buruk, macam tu lah. And number 5 is managing budget and controlling cost. So jadi housekeeping manager ni bukan senang lah sebab dia kena pandai math. Kalau tak, bila diorang order barang, tiba-tiba run off budget kan dah susah kat situ. So gaji pekerja pun dah lari off budget macam tu. And number 6 is making care staff work to health and safety rules. So dia kena pastikan semua pekerja dia bekerja mengikut cara yang betul. Maksudnya bila kemas tu bukan kemas ala kadar lah. Kemas tu kena betul-betul bersih. And the lastly is helping room attendants clear rooms during busy time. So housekeeping manager ni kerja dia bukan just nak kena arahkan pekerja dia kemas bilik. Tapi dia pun kena kemas bilik bila dalam busy time, contohnya bila cuti kan akan ramai orang datang nak duduk hotel kan. So contohlah pekerja tak cukup pula masa tu. And then housekeeping manager ni kena turun padang and tolong sekali diorang kemas bilik supaya cepat lah. And number 2 is job specification. First, must have good organisation skill. So kalau nak jadi housekeeping manager kena ada kemahiran organisasi, maksudnya kemahiran mengetuai. So kalau tak pandai dalam bahagian pentadbiran ni semua and tak pandai nak kawal pekerja, dah susah dekat situ lah. And number 2 is a good understanding of business. So dekat sini diorang kena pandai pasal business juga. Kalau tak pandai dah susah daripada bajet, gaji pekerja, bajet untuk diorang beli barang, semua tu. And number 3 is good communication. So kadang-kadang pekerja diorang ni housekeeper kadang-kadang ada buat masalah lah. Contohnya macam tak kemas bilik dengan bagus. So housekeeping manager ni kena turun padang and cakap dengan customer, cakap elok-elok. So kalau housekeeping manager pun tak reti berbahasa, tak reti cakap elok-elok, cakap sopan santun dengan customer bila customer complain, itu pun dah kira susah. And number 4, must have diploma or degree in hotel management. And number 5 is an eyes of detail. So an eyes of detail ni senang cerita dia macam cerewet lah. Nak jadi housekeeping manager ni dia kena cerewet sikit lah. Cadar tu tak susun kemas sikit pun dia dah akan complain supaya cadar tu kena tarik betul-betul. Kalau tak efek kepada housekeeper tu juga sebab nanti customer akan komplain yang bilik ni tak cantik, susunan kerusi ni kotor, bilik air kotor. Itu pun dah susah bagi housekeeping manager kena dengar komplain salah satu daripada customer. And lastly, can climb under pressure. Kan setengah customer ni ada yang mulut lancang just cakap bilik ni kotor, tak reti buat kerja ke. Housekeeping manager ni dia ni duduk gorang kaki je ke. Housekeeper dia ni memang jenis tak pembersih ke. So dia kena jenis yang penyabar yang boleh terima tekanan yang banyak. Bukan daripada customer je, daripada housekeeper juga, daripada cost budget equipment cleaning tu semua. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Dina. Yang lain ada nak tanya apa-apa? Faham semua faham aja. Okay. Seterusnya.
Alright, so boleh dapat slide tak?
Okay, boleh.
Boleh okay.
Boleh. Okay, tak, kejap. Sebelum Aziz start, okay, kita minta 5 minit dulu untuk break, boleh tak?
Boleh.
Boleh Okay, kelas.
Saya nak terkencing.
Break kejap. Tahu pun. Break kejap 5 minit Okay, kita sambung balik. Okay. Okay, boleh mulakan tak?
Boleh Encik.
Okay, you may start now.
Okay, hello and very good evening to everybody.
Okay,
My name
Aziz,
is
buka webcam eh?
Oh, wait.
Ah,
Forgot.
okay.
Okay. Okay, hello and very good evening to everybody. My name is Abdul Aziz bin Abdul Rahim and my matrix number is 09DEV 20F1006. And today I'm going to talk about the FNB manager. The full form is food and beverage manager. So when we talk about the FNB manager, of course we know that it's related to the FNB management, and the FNB manager is the highest position in the FNB management. Usually, the FNB manager employed by the restaurants, bars, hotels, and resorts. But certain people thinks that FNB manager is just serve in the restaurant only. But actually, FNB manager also serve in whatever operation, business, outlets, or anything that's related to the food service, including the event. If the event is providing foods and drink, that also will be handled by the F&B manager. So we can see what is actually the description of F&B manager. So F&B manager is the one who plan, organize, direct, control, and evaluate the operation of business that operate serving food and beverage. Just like I said just now, anything that related to the food or drink that will be handled by the F&B manager. F&B manager also managing the finance of their own outlet. They also maintaining quality standards and managing staff. So the next we can see what is actually their duties or responsibilities. So first, the responsibilities of F&B manager is maximizing profitability of the F&B outlet by increasing revenue and controlling costs wherever possible. Which means the manager have to know how they can generate more incomes or increase more incomes to their operation business. They have to know how they can increase their um, profit. The next is purchase and control of inventory. The inventory is referred to the food and drink stock. The manager have to control the purchasing, the selling of their inventory, which is food and drinks. Especially if they are the manager in the restaurant, they have to control the uh, number of stock. So the next is establishing and ensuring the highest service standards. This is typical in the tourism and hospitality. When we serve or provide the service, of course, the customer will come. So the manager have to ensure that they provide the highest service quality to the customer to make sure that the customer is satisfied with the service. Next is collecting feedback and complaints from guests and implementing the same to enhance service quality and profitability. Yes. Same also when you open the restaurant or anything else about the food service, uh, the customer, of course, they will complain, give complaint or feedback about the service. So the manager have to alert with the feedback and complaints, and so they can know what is the weakness of their own service, so the manager can improve um, next time. And lastly is hire, training, managing, and oversee F&B staff. Yes, of course. The manager is the one who recruit the new staff of their operation. The manager also have to give a training to their staff to make sure they are full trained before give the service to the customer. The manager also the one who managing and oversee their staff. Oversee like yes, they keep their staff and make sure their staff is doing the great job and give the highest quality service to the customer. So next, we're gonna talk about the job specification of FNB manager. When you become the FNB manager, you just like being the front face of FNB outlet. It is very important for the FNB manager to have a well-groomed appearance, a pleasing demeanor, and excellent communication skills and strong interpersonal skills. Yes, the pleasing demeanor is just like the behavior, the acts of a manager, how you can become good, have a good relationship with the customer and staff. That is pleasing demeanor. So what is the specification as we can see? First, if like the academic, you must have the culinary school diploma or degree in food service management or related field. Yes, of course, when you want to become the manager about food, you have to know about food also. But between the food and management knowledge, the management knowledge is more important than the food because if you study about the management, you have to study it more deep and details. So next is ability. You have the manager has ability to spot and resolve problem efficiently. Yes, to become a great manager, you have a skill to spot any problems in your operation and the way how you can resolve the problems efficiently. And the next is you have the excellent communication, interpersonal, and leadership skills. Yes, the excellent communication is just like if you want to become the manager, you have to deal with the others department, you have to deal with the customers and your staff. So if you cannot give the best communication, so yes, it's not good. And the interpersonal is just like one of the example of interpersonal is how you can manage your time and how you can manage your stress. Yes, that is the specification. If you cannot manage your time well, so yes, you cannot become the manager. And next is the mastery in delegating multiple tasks. Yes, of course. When you become the manager, you have to make much of work, much of tasks. So if you
Aziz, sorry to interrupt. Dekat saya punya display ni macam tak ada apa-apa lah Aziz. Macam kosong
serius lah, serius lah, Cik.
Yang
Jangan
lain dia
gurau.
nampak tak? Ya, saya tak gurau. Dia ada awak punya design apa semua tu tapi tak ada tulisan, tak ada apa.
Oh yeah.
Saya nampak je.
Saya
Oh,
ada
nampak?
Maybe cik je kot. Yang lain nampak kan rasanya.
Kosong. Saya tak tahu kenapa. Okay,
Kesian
tak apa.
Aziz.
Tak betul ada ni.
Betul
Ada
betul.
tulisan apa semua. Okey,
Ada.
tak apa, nanti teruskan.
master intellects.
Agaknya tengah line tengah slow kot. Okey, Aziz teruskan Sorry.
Okay. Alamak, saya lupa dah. Yes, the manager, the lastly, last one, the manager has a deep knowledge of the food industry. Yes, when you want to become the food manager, the drinks manager, you have you have much of knowledge about the food industry. If you doesn't have the knowledge about the food, about anything else that related to the food, So yes, it can be hard to you to become the F&B manager. So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much. Yes. Boleh nampak, sir, slide.
Slide
Okay.
awak masih kosong kat saya. Tak apalah macam tu.
Kosong eh.
Ha.
Alamak.
Saya pun tak tahu kenapa. Dia cuma ada design
Penat-penat
awak
saya
je.
design, sir.
Okay, tak apa.
Okay,
Okay, thank you
That's
Aziz.
all.
Thank you very much.
Alright.
Okay, lain ada apa-apa persoalan? Semestinya tak ada lah kan. Okay, boleh move on to the next person. Okay, siapa dulu nak present?
Saya.
Okay, Lim. Cayok, present.
Kejap lah.
Okay.
Boleh nampak slide tak?
Tengah loading. Sekejap.
Okay.
Okay, slide dah ada dah.
Okay. Good afternoon to Encik Farhan and my friends. And today I'm gonna talk about spa manager. And I am Lim Zishan. Number card matrix is 09DEV20F1003. And wait, line slow. Boleh nampak apa tak?
Okay, boleh.
Still first slide ke?
Masih dekat duties of spa manager.
Sudah belakang sangat. Sekejap ah. Okay. First is job description. Spa managers are responsible for the day-to-day operation of health or beauty spas. They manage a spa's finance, employee, and service. Spas can differ greatly in size. One is small and another one is large. And the small spas is private and the large is located in resorts and hotels. In many smaller spas, managers often perform business tasks as well as working directly with customers, providing select spa service, and in large spas, a manager's duties are often concentrated on the business itself and may have assistants that deal with employees and customers. And the next one is duties of spa manager. First, spa manager should know how to recruit and oversee staff. Spa managers ensure the success of an establishment by hiring and training, educate staff members to deliver a staff service. And second, spa managers should know how to manage operation budget. A budget is crucial to the operation of any business, and it falls to spa managers. Spa managers should set annual financial goals, review costs for spa procedures and service, oversee payroll, and establish budget for advertising, sales campaigns, and promotion events. And third, assist with promotion and sales. In many cases, spa managers have a hand in creating promotional and public relation campaigns to raise public awareness and visibility of their spa and its service to generate sales and increase membership. And the fourth is supervise facility maintenance. Spas must typically meet sanitation guidelines, and it usually is up to spa manager to make sure that facilities are properly cleaned and that all equipment is in working order. And last, spa manager should ensure customer satisfaction. The business of spas rely on customer satisfaction, and spa managers are generally responsible for ensuring that customers' expectations are met. Spa manager might interact with clients to get feedback about service and facility cleanliness, handle customer complaints, and create customer service tools such as comment cards and survey. And there is 4 skills that should spa manager have. The first is spa manager tools of the trade. Spa manager must use different types of tools to complete their daily tasks. And the second is customer satisfaction tools. Whether it's survey, usual face-to-face, or interactions, or suggestion box, spa managers should be knowledgeable about the ways to measure customer satisfaction to return existing clients and attract new ones. And the third is basic computer system software. Spa manager must know how to use Word and Excel to employing the use of accounting and financial software. Spa managers should be comfortable with using basic computer system in their daily routines. And the last one, spa manager should know how to use social media to promote their company. As part of their advertising, promotion, or marketing responsibilities, spa manager might often use social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, to communicate information about their establishment, and it's imperative that they have more than a basic knowledge about social media. And the job specification of spa manager is employers often prefer job candidates who have some type of formal education or training. Most of the professional managers routinely take continuing education courses to keep up with trends in alternative therapies, beauty, care, and hospitality service. They need to understand local and state licensing requirements, municipal health regulation, and federal and state tax laws. And last, employers tend to prefer candidates with an associated or bachelor's degree in hospitality or business management. And that's all about my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Lim.
You're welcome.
Okay, kita apa lagi Tak ada apa je. Okay, thank you again. So, kita boleh move on untuk next person.
Okay, saya.
Okay.
Sekejap Saya
Alright.
nak ada nampak share screen saya tak?
Masih tengah load lagi.
Loading, okay. Okay, cik nampak?
Okay.
Oh, saya lupa on kamera pula. Aduh. Okay. Sekejap Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, nampak semua?
Nampak.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat petang. Okay, so today I want to talk about career in tourism and hospitality. Okay, I choose job is hotel from that receptionist. Okay. Job description. Okay, from that descriptionist ni adalah the first person who customer meet. Maksudnya bila customer ataupun orang datang ke hotel tu, orang pertama yang dia akan jumpa adalah orang yang duduk dekat front desk tu. Okay, untuk tanya soal tanyakan package ataupun dia nak bayar duit sewa ataupun dia nak check in ataupun check out hotel. Okay, responsible for handling from office reception. The first, administration duties including greeting guests, offering them a beverage, answering phone, handling company inquiry, sorting and distributing email. Mail also schedule meeting and travel for executive. So from that receptionist ni, dia adalah yang bertanggungjawab untuk menyambut tetamu, menjawab call dan juga menjalankan company. Okay. So hotel from that receptionist yang pertama saya boleh bagi contoh macam dekat hotel Pine Garden Hotel, Kuching, Sarawak. Okay, so contoh dia requirement, some working experience will be added at advantage. Maksudnya kalau nak menjadi seorang receptionist ni kena ada experience dan juga pengetahuan tentang macam mana nak handlekan benda tu. Dan yang kedua, positive attitude and committed. So sentiasa committed dan juga positif dalam melaksanakan pekerjaan. Fresh graduate and encouraged to apply. Fresh graduate ni macam contoh diploma boleh, degree, lepasan STPM, yang penting ada sijil. Able to communicate in English, Mandarin and bahasa Malaysia. So English is more important, bahasa Malaysia too, and Mandarin maybe dorang boleh belajar. Pleasant personality with a friendly approach and well groomed. So kita kena jaga penampilan dan sentiasa macam orang kata, yelah kan kita kan orang yang pertama customer jumpa kan. So dia nak melambangkan yang kita ni berpakaian kemas dan pihak hotel tu pun dalam keadaan baik. Enjoy providing top service to customer. Must be responsible, hardworking and have a pleasant personality. Ability to work on shift and public holiday. Maksudnya sangguplah bekerja lebih shift ataupun masa public holiday. Ability to work in a fast environment. Okay, so dalam menjadi front desk receptionist ni, biasanya salary yang didapati seperti dalam lingkungan 2,100 hingga 3,500 per month. Okay, so additional benefit like APF also give uniform, medical, free duty email, annual leave, and job type if full time, experience from the must to 1 year. Okay. This picture about hotel in Kuching, Sarawak. Okay, the hotel, this the bedroom, and also this the space for from that receptionist. Okay, to register, to check in, to check out, and also just ruang makan. I connect with duties and responsibilities. Perform all check-in and check-out tasks. Manage online and phone reservation inform customer about payment method and verify their credit card data. Maksudnya kita bertanggungjawab dalam menguruskan kaedah pembayaran seperti credit card ke payment yang lain, and register gross collecting necessary information like contact detail and exact date of their stay. Maksudnya kita yang kena menguruskan pendaftaran customer yang datang kat situ. Okay, welcome guys, open their arrival and assign room. Maksudnya bila kita dah dapatkan maklumat tentang customer tu, kita boleh bawa dia tunjuk di mana bilik. From that team pun juga dia bertanggungjawab untuk menjalankan tugas seperti macam itulah. Provide information about our hotel, available room rate and amenities. Okay, it is because sebab customer akan datang, dia akan tanya apakah package yang sesuai untuk dia orang ahli keluarga. So kita kena tahu kita punya maklumat tentang hotel tu. So kita tak boleh bagi maklumat yang palsu dekat customer, nanti kita akan dapat customer complaint. Okay, so respond to client complaint in a timely and professional manner. Okay, so contohnya bila ada customer complaint tu, kita kena cakap slow-slow. Kita kena pandai menguruskan customer tu dan juga menyelesaikan masalah tu dengan professional manner. Confirm group reversion and arrange personalized service for VIP customer and even attendant like wedding guests. Contohnya macam ada seorang tu, customer tu dia nak sewa kita punya dewan, kita punya hotel untuk buat dia punya majlis perkahwinan ke. So kita yang kena urus, kita kena confirmkan berapa orang yang nak datang dekat hotel tersebut. Okay, so upsell additional facilities and service when appropriate. Maintain update record and booking and payment. Okay, so number two is job specification. Okay, so the first one, we must to know about skill in receptionist. Okay, the first one, written and verbal skill communication. Maksudnya kita kena ada skill dalam bercakap, berkomunikasi dengan orang lain ataupun menulis. Dan kedua, customer service kita mestilah dalam keadaan yang bagus. So kita kena ada ilmu ataupun pemahaman terhadap customer service. Senang kita nak handle macam mana ada customer complaint nanti. Okay, so multitasking and prioritizing, dependability, kita boleh berdikari. Okay, familiarity with Microsoft Office. Okay, so kita kena dengan Microsoft Office ni kita kena lebih pandai lah nak buat ataupun nak gunakan Microsoft Office ni sebab kita bermain dengan komputer dan juga alat-alat teknologi yang lain. Problem solving. Okay, so kita skill untuk macam mana kita nak handle satu masalah tu dan menyelesaikan dia. Ability to work under pressure. Okay, so kita bekerja, skill kita yang nak kerja ni kita kena adalah bawah daripada tekanan. Maksudnya kita tak boleh bekerja tu dalam keadaan tekanan yang tinggi. So dia boleh mengganggu fokus kita. attention to detail. So kita kena peka dan berikan perhatian lebih kepada setiap detail-detail yang customer berikan. Dan last sekali, organizational skill. Okay, the next is personality in receptionist. The first, being open to new people and idea, being friendly and polite, being sociable, being judicious and careful, able to control emotion. Okay, able to control emotion is very important because kita tahu yang customer ni kadang diorang macam main sedap mulut dia cakap dengan orang kan, macam diorang takkan ikut emosi dia. So kita sebagai pekerja kat situ, lagi-lagi untuk front desk ni, diorang yang ada kat depan. So biasa diorang akan kena serang dululah kalau ada komplain ke apa-apa ke. So kita memang kena control emotion. So kita tak boleh terus nak marah dia. Okay. Able to empathize with other, ability to work under pressure, and lastly, ability to remain calm. Okay, the last is education, experience and licensing requirement. The firstly, we must to pass university or college or degree, diploma or SPM ataupun STPM. Tapi kalau yang lepasan SPM dengan STPM ni, diorang kena lebih experience macam tadi yang saya cakap tu, kena ada experience 1 year, kan? Okay, so yang kedua, previous experience with Microsoft Office software prefer. The last, familiarity with phone system. So lastly, phone system ni because sebab kita kena ni lah cekap, maksudnya bila ada phone berbunyi ke panggilan masuk, kita kena terus angkat dan kita kena answer phone tu dengan penuh, orang kita dengan penuh beradab lah. Jangan terus cakap ya nak apa, kita kena cakap okay kami dari hotel bla bla bla, gini-gini. Macam tu lah. Okay, tu je. Terima kasih. Ada apa soalan? No.
Okay, ada apa soalan? Tak ada? Tak ada.
Okay. Gugup pula.
Okay, Helen, tak ada persoalan Okay, kalau tak ada persoalan, saya kalau macam tu, thank you Fatihah. Okay, yang next person boleh teruskan lagi. Okay, next.
Saya Atira.
Oh.
Nampak slide tak?
Nampak.
Okay, dah nampak. Atira, tolong buka webcam sekali
Okay. My name is Atira. So I want to present about tourism and hospitality care. So I choose restaurant manager. Basically, restaurant manager is someone who is the face of a restaurant and whose main responsibilities are to deal with customer service issues as well as to ensure that the food quality coming out of the kitchen is the best it can be.
Atira, sorry, webcam awak tak buka lagi. Webcam awak tutup lagi. Okay, teruskan.
Job description. First is ensuring guest satisfaction. Plan new and update existing menus. So restaurant manager ni ada plan untuk buat menu makanan yang baru and update dia punya menus tu untuk tarikkan customer control cost and minimize waste. Dia kena tahu macam mana cara untuk control dia punya kos pengeluaran untuk beli barang, makanan, minuman and dia punya perhiasan semua tu, and dia kena kurangkan pembaziran. Second last is respond efficiently to customer question and complaint. Restaurant manager ni dia kena jawab soalan dengan komplain customer tu dengan berhati-hati, supaya customer tu boleh datang lagi kat kita punya restoran. Lastly is training and evaluate staff performance. Macam mana untuk train and catat semua staff performance dia untuk dia, sebab ni lagi penting untuk dia boleh menaikkan restoran dia. Kalau staff dia punya perangai macam tak betul semua tu, nanti dia boleh menjatuhkan dia punya marketing, restoran dia punya semua jatuh, so customer takkan datang. So next, tak gerak pula. Next is job specification. Restaurant manager kena ada excellent interpersonal skills, which is verbal communication. Verbal communication how and what word are used to communicate. Dia kena tahu macam mana and cara untuk communicate dengan customer and apa perkataan yang dia boleh sebut, apa yang perkataan dia tak boleh sebut. So dia macam kena sopan customer dia boleh nak kurang ajar. So bila dia macam marah, kita kena kita dengar customer punya complaint. Next is problem solving, is the ability to find a solution to a problem after considerable thought to solve humorous issues without creating new problems. Second last is assertive. Assertive is standing up for your right in expression, thought, feeling and belief indirect. And you need to be honest and in appropriate ways. Last is empathy. Empathy is a critical skill. It contributes to an accurate understanding of our social members and perception and concern. Empathy is ability to understand and feel what someone else is feeling or see the situation from their point of view. Experience of managing consumable, and then restaurant manager need to have experience of managing and training staff in a team leader or supervisor capacity, highly presentable with proactive approach to maintaining excellent customer service. Next is workplace. Restaurant manager has a variety of environment to choose from, small family-owned restaurant, to golf courses, resort or big international restaurant. Restaurant manager also have to be flexibility so that they can be able to work in flexible hours, including evening, weekend and holidays as required. Sebab restoran manager ni diperlukan setiap masa bila dia ada masalah dengan customer. So bila pekerja dia tak dapat handle pekerja dia contohnya macam complain from customers, problem around the employees. Next is restaurant manager kena ramah dengan customer dia. Dia kena tanya macam approach dia punya customer, tanya macam mana keadaan kedai dia, macam mana makanan yang chef tu presentkan dekat customer kita, so dia akan puas hati. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Adira.
Okay.
Okay, slide menarik
Terima
Okay,
kasih.
so kelas ada soalan? Tak ada ya? Tak ada, kita teruskan.
Boleh teruskan.
Okay, saya anggap tak ada. Okay, teruskan Next person.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih Adira.
Nombor slide tak? Hello? Hello?
Okay, slide tengah load. Okay, nampak. Okay, boleh teruskan Messi?
Yeah, everyone. My name is Mercy. Metric number is 09DEV20F1004. The presentation is about career in tourism and hospitality industry, and I chose travel agent. Any person who sells travel products on a commission basis. A travel agency is a retail business that sells travel-related products and services to customer on behalf of suppliers such as airlines, car rentals, cruise lines, hotels, and railways, sightseeing, and package holidays that combine several products. Job specification. First is education. The minimum education requirement for a travel agent was a high school developed but with advance in technology. Formal career training is increasingly important. A college education and proficiency in a foreign language is often desired by employers. Courses in accounting and business management also are important, especially for those who expect to manage or start their own travel agency. And second is communication skill. Communication skills to managing the team and stakeholders in writing business proposal and delivering presentation. Effective communication is highly important in consulting work. Being a strong communicator will set you apart from the rest and will quickly gain you such a reputation. A career in tourism that thus require good or great communication skills as customer from other nationality also come in the role while you will be working. And the third is ability to listen. This is one quality every travel agent consult should definitely know. Many a time customer come with a idea uh, great idea and tell all they want to visit and have fun about where they will be going on the vacation to. If you as a travel agent do not listen carefully, it will surely about to make some problems, and this will be a bad thing for your career. And savvy being internet savvy is the best quality skill as a travel agent must obtain. This helps them in going a long way about getting the whole picture of what goes around in the industry, what packages are available, how it can make the client better, and even more. There are limitless online resources and information available on travel and the related topics. Having knowledge about all is a great advantage, and it will lead you in getting more packages delivered to the right customer that sought your service. Um, Lastly is good attention to detail. As a travel agent, you will surely and instantly be dealing with names, passport numbers, birth dates, and travel dates, and many more things. If you do not pay attention to the detail, it will be more disastrous situation for your customer in some cases. So take care and make sure your attention to detail is brilliant. This is a video.
They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. For people who want some personal help reaching their destination, the first step is to call a travel agent. Travel agents sell transportation, lodging, and admission to entertainment activities to individuals and groups planning trips. Travel agents sort through vast amounts of information to find the best arrangements for travelers. They find fare and scheduling information, calculate travel costs, and book reservations for everything from extended multi-country tours to short excursions nearby. Agents also provide information about required documents, local weather conditions, customs, and attractions. Corporate travel agents specialize in making travel arrangements for businesses. Most travel agents work full-time in offices, but some work remotely, since so much of the work is done by phone and computer. Agents in call centers or large offices may work in noisy, crowded conditions. Dealing with travel emergencies and last-minute schedule changes can be difficult. Typically, travel agents require a high school diploma, but many employers prefer additional formal training.
Job description. First is offering a well-managed trip. It is vital to arrange a well-planned trip by discussing customer needs in detail. The service they require for you, their budget, and their choice of hotels, whether they prefer uh, bed in bed and breakfast or a resort, their preference for food and etc. For example, if the customer is a vegetarian, provide details of the nearby vegetarian dining option when planning a trip. Each aspect should be taken care of, and the trip should be in line with the customer desire. A mismanagement trip would be far from the customer satisfaction, as the very reason they hire travel agency is to avoid inconvenience. Secondly, many customers seek expert opinion and recommendation from travel agents. If it's a family looking to spend a vacation, Offer them a package with will have a different activities such as sightseeing, shopping malls, activities for the children, and etc. Second is save time and provide convenience. A major reason for customer to opt for a travel agent is that they don't have adequate time or expertise to choose the finest option, especially if it is an overseas trip. In such scenarios, your customer wants the best option in the shortest possible time and looking for travel advice owing to their lack of experience on the subject. And here where the customer trust in your agency is of accent, offering convenience includes premier the wants and needs of your customer and being well versed in the details that go into planning. And the third is offer customer value for money. Customer are always on the lookout for good deals and discount. With so many sources of information and travel provides to choose from, customer and more motivated. When looking for deals, customer not only consider price but the overall quality that they are receiving. Being diverse in terms of the choice being provided will add more value to customer experience. Value for money is what customer want. Travel agent should be able to qualify customer and understand their needs and accordingly recommend option with a clear cost saving approach. No customer want to pay more than what is necessary. For this, offer personalized communication. If your customer have any queries, make sure you are available. Provide multiple communication channels for them to get in touch with you. This could be over the phone, chat, etc. Travel companies must determine what customer want from them and should know how they want to hear about it, uh, both prior to purchase and during the travel. Be elaborate in the detail when you deliver any relevant information and create a relationship with them. Help the customer out by offering your expert advice and resources that they pay for. Um, going a little out of your way would only certify better customer experience. And therefore, travel agents should make themselves available pre and post booking and should be um, re- responsive to any queries that the customer have, which help retain customer and counts as good customer service. Thank you.
Oh, habis dah? Okay, saya rasa tak nak tanya apa-apa kot. Kelas tak mesti tak ada punya. Okay, so thank you Mercy.
Okay.
Okay, thank you again. So last person siapa? Yang terakhir kan? Betul ke? Ke saya salah kira? Ke dah habis?
Ain yang terakhir. Pak saya
Okay.
last. Okay, sekejap
Tu kan awak terakhir. Okay, tak salah kira, tak salah kira. Okay, Ain teruskan.
Okay. Dan nampak slide tu.
Slide tak keluar pun. Tak ada pun.
Dan nampak slide.
Tak keluar lain. Cuba share content. Share untuk full. Sebab memang tak ada saya.
Lap. Lebih nampak ke?
Tengah loading. Okey, Ain boleh teruskan.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and good evening to Encik Farhan and all my fellow friends. Today, I, Nur Aimid Ijmakun, will presenting to you guys about executive chef. Okay, so the career in tourism and hospitality industry that I chose is executive chef. So an executive chef creates and maintain a restaurant's menu and identify, and then they take a lead to ensure that food is prepared safely, properly, and tastily. Executive chefs, they often manage the kitchen operation. So, meaning here, they not only cook the dish, but they also create the new menu. They create a brand new one, and they always identify whether the menu is fit for their customer or not. So here is the qualification to become an executive chef. You must have a great cooking skills and attention to details. You cannot you have to know whether it's too sweet or anything. You must know more about food, and then you need to have a leadership and management skills, because you need to lead so many people in the kitchen. So if you can you don't have the management and leadership skills, the kitchen there will not work out. And then the ability to manage budget and keep accurate records, and good organization and communication skills, the ability to work under pressure, the ability to inspire others and help them develop. And
the most important here, you must have the ability to work under pressure, because so many people in the kitchen and they are rushing to serve them food to the customer. If you cannot work under pressure, and then you will be ruin the restaurant image. And this is requirements like you need to proven working experience as a head chef, and then you need have an excellent record of kitchen management, ability to task and resolve problem efficiently, capable to delegating multiple tasks, communication and leadership skills, and keep up with cooking trends and best practice. If you only cook the same menu, people will get boring at your restaurant. So you have to keep up with cooking trends, and you need to create the excellent menu that can attract other people to come to your restaurant. And then you need to have a communication and leadership skill, because you need to let the chef under you, right? So if you don't have this communication, people cannot understand what you mean, and maybe one day you can fight with each other because your communication and leadership skills are very bad. So that's why you need to keep improving on it. And then the last one about the executive chef is the responsibility. So basically, becoming the executive chef, you need to plan and direct food preparation, culinary activities, and then modify menus or create new ones that meet quality standards, estimate food requirements and food lab or labor costs, perform administration duties, and keep time. So instead modify or create new one that meet quality standard. You cannot create a simple one because you are the executive chef, so people expect more from you. So that's all, and thank you.
Okay, habis lah. Okay, thank you. Terima kasih Ain. Okay, ada soalan tak? Ada apa-apa soalan untuk presentation Ain?
Ada.
Of course tak ada. Okay, so kita dah habis pun presentation. Basically, kita dah habis pun kelas. Okay, Ain boleh tutup awak punya tu tak?
Sekejap dia loading.
Ya, tu saya punya laptop saya punya ni pun cerita tersangkut. Okay, so kita dah habis kelas. Okay, tolong buka webcam semua . Memang muka bohong tidur Aziz kau sampat aja.
Mana ada encik.
Kesampat aja kau Okay, kita dah habis kelas untuk semester ni. Kelas Puan Suhaila dah habis. Puan Suhaila cakap kat saya pun tadi, maybe lepas ni tak ada tambahan apa-apa pun kot. Kalau ada pun maybe revision. Maybe ada. Tapi tu tak tahu lagi bila lah. Okay. So, okay, bagus juga awak semua ni. In term of confidence level tu memang tinggi. Masing-masing boleh bercakap. Masing-masing boleh present yang dengan baik. Bagi saya memang elok lah, memang baik lah bagi saya. Content tu maybe boleh perbaiki. Ya, benda tu boleh belajar lagi kan. Okay. Nak cakap apa lagi pukul 5 dah pun. Penat lah masing-masing. Kan, penat kan. Okay, so Saya rasa kelas kita habiskan dekat sini lah. Terima kasih presenters sekalian. Semua sekali terima kasih. Mana si Muaimin? Hilang ke apa? Tidur ke apa?
Tidur.
Aduh, Muaimin. Kelas ada sikit kau boleh pula nak mencuri-curi macam tu Okay, so untuk yang Hindus, selamat Hari Raya, selamat Hari Deepavali, selamat Hari Raya lah tu kan. Okay, jangan nak marah-raya sangat. Kita masih lagi tengah PKP kan. Okay, study untuk final nanti. Dah dapat takvim kan? Takvim baru. Ke belum lagi? Okay, nanti tengok balik takvim baru tu. Study untuk final. So, saya nak minta maaf kalau ada salah silap saya.
Takvim baru tu ada final ke?
Saya pun tak pasti dah. Saya rasa ada. Okay, sekali lagi saya ulang. Saya minta maaf kalau ada salah silap saya selama handle kelas awak ni. Berapa kelas saya handle? 3-4 kelas yang tu kan? 3-4 kali juga kan? Okay. Okay, teruskan awak punya usaha. Confidence level awak memang dah cantik dah. Memang masing-masing boleh bercakap. Okay. Senyumlah sikit. Muka masam masing-masing kenapa? Okay. Kita ingat kita kat JH tau. Kita memang jual senyuman. Betul ke? Ingat kita bukan mechanical, kita bukan electrical, kita JH. JH kita jual apa? Kita jual fun. So, boleh contohi Muhammad sentiasa fun. Boleh ikut dia. Okay. Lim pun jangan muka dah masam Senyum sikit. Kan cantik tu. Okay Aziz, muka yang ngantuk sangat Okay. Okay, tak ada apa-apa kot. Okay, so macam biasa sebelum habis kelas. Saru mana Saru ni? Buka lah webcam. Okay, sebelum habis kelas, saya nak ambil gambar sikit. Kena buat macam ni Boleh kan? Buat macam ni. Kelas terakhir. Okay, cantik. Mesti buat pun cari cantik macam tu. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you kelas. Jaga diri elok. Jangan merayap sangat. Okay, ulang balik tadi. Selamat Hari Raya. Selamat Hari Deepavali. Selamat Hari Raya lah tu untuk yang Hindus. Okay. Okay, jaga kesihatan masing-masing. Kalau panjang umur kita jumpa lagi Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat petang. Okay, bye-bye.
Terima kasih, Cik.
Sama.
Terima kasih, Cik.
Terima kasih, Cik.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Cik.
Bye.